Hi. So it was in grade 2 or 3 when I first stumbled across the concept of the absurd. I was running down the stairs of my schools when I saw myself in the mirror, and I thought to myself, what exactly is the point of living? What is the meaning of it? Why bother? And now I was not depressed, I was not sad. It was just a fleeting thought. But ever since, the thought resurfaces, especially when I feel a little bit down or overwhelmed. Most recently, it was about a month ago when I was feeling a little bit down that I thought about it again. And fortunately, I decided to ask ChatGPT for something to read, and that's when I stumbled across the essay "The Myth of Sisyphus" by Albert Camus. Now let's dive into the book. According to Camus, and it's also something that I relate to, the thought that I relate to so much, and that is why I wanted to share about it because I thought it might help some other people as well. When you stumble across the concept of absurd, once you acknowledge it, you face with three options. One will be suicide, which is a big no-no, first of all, because um, ending one's life might seem like the best possible way to deal with life's meaninglessness, because there is no meaning. We do not need to survive at all. This is just wrong because Albert argues that this literally rejects the opportunity for us to create our own meaning and the opportunity to engage with life's struggle. And the second option will be to take a leap of faith, do a philosophical suicide. Now, this option is not wrong, but not the best one too. Which this involves sticking to a false hope, accepting a religion or ideology to create hope where there is none. Now, I see nothing wrong with religion, but it's just I don't see it as the best way to. Uh, it is just an false escape. It creates hope where there is none. We abandon our rationalism and believe in something superpower to explain every meaninglessness. Now, this is not wrong. You do you are free to choose this option, but it's just not the best. It is just fine. The third option is the best, which is to live in the absurd. Realize that life has no meaning, and but do not despair in that thought as well, because realize that life does not need to have a meaning. Uh, and in doing so, we gain absolute freedom. We are free to create our meaning in our struggles, and this is what makes the third option so great. Now let's discuss about Sisyphus. According to Greek mythology, he was condemned by the god to push a boulder up a hill, and when he reaches the top, the boulder falls again, and so he has to do it again, roll over the boulder to the top again, and it is just the symbol of futility. There is no meaning in it. He just has to keep on doing it forever without any meaning. Now, how this relates to our life is that our life is the same. Our life does not have meaning. That is literally what I'm saying. But it does not need to have any meaning because, as Albert famously quotes, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. He is constantly struggling against his fate. He keeps on pushing the boulder. It has no meaning, but it does not need to have any meaning. He can just keep on doing it. And so that is the same with us. We do not need to have a meaning for our survival. Just like Sisyphus, we can create meaning in our suffering. And so that is how we can just keep on living without any need for meaning. Just like Sisyphus, we do face a life without any intrinsic meaning, Yet, by embracing our struggles instead of clinging to false hopes, we affirm our freedom and create our own significance in the process. And so that is why I just want to say at last that just do not seek for any meaning. There's no need for one. Just keep on living. Don't choose the first option. It is a big no-no, because then you are just quitting the very opportunity to deal with life's meaninglessness and create meaning for yourself through your actions. And the second option is just fine. You can choose it. You can cling to a false hope, or it may not be a false hope for you, but for me it is. And the best option will be just the third one, which is accept that there is no meaning in your life, but just keep on living. How much can I emphasize it more than that? So that will be it. I found this essay eye-opening, and I suggest you read it by yourself. But I would like to end on this note. Hope you read it, and hope this video helps someone. Thanks for watching.